What is good, YouTube? We got a video from my dog, Official Divine. We have a video from the dog, OD. We haven't watched his videos in a while, so they're for sure piling up. We definitely have notifications on, so I don't think I've missed a bunch. But some of the recent ones might not have been about characters I know ball about, but that is neither here nor there. We got a video on how strong is Batman. As always, gonna pre-fire a little like. Shout out Official Divine. I already know the quality is going to be A1. As always, your main man Sly. Slide until time to provide you some content. Without further ado, just slide right in. Talk to me.
The Batman. Batman has trained for years, making sure his mind and
My
body were in
goals.
peak human condition. Not casual training, but obsession. Traveling across continents, studying under assassins, monks,
Yeah.
warlords, and masters of violence. He broke his body down and rebuilt
absolute
it
panels
even
in here.
stronger.
I like
He
it.
trained until pain stopped being a warning and became background noise. He conditioned his mind to stay calm in chaos, to clearly think when bones crack and buildings fall. Every muscle fiber earned, every reflex engineered. Being able to bench 1,000 pounds, that's half a
Again, there's nothing mere about this mortal.
ton pressing against his chest, roughly the weight of a fully grown polar bear, and he drives it upward without any effort at all. With that upper body
Correct.
strength means that when he grabs someone, they don't escape. Being able to lift Solomon Grundy up in the air with one arm, with Grundy
And again, this is not like, again, this is setting the basis of the verse. So it's not unrealistic in verse. In real life, yeah, you shouldn't be able to reach that and still be like as relatively lean as Batman is. But that's the discipline behind his character, and that's how the verse responds to the amount of hard work he's put in. It's amazing.
not being a lightweight opponent, he's a massive
he's
undead
heavy as
monster,
hell.
often portrayed as
Depending on
weighing
what day
over
you fighting him.
1,000
He's
pounds of
tough.
supernatural muscle. Hoisting up that much dead weight over his head with a single arm requires shoulder stability, core strength, grip power,
That's
and balance far beyond
ridiculous,
elite human
yeah.
standards. That's the kind of strength Olympic
Nothing mere
lifters
about
train
that
their
mortal.
entire lives to approach, but will never reach. Being able to leg press 2,500 pounds, that's more than the weight of a mini-sized SUV pressing down on his lower body, and then he
It's
forces
nothing.
it upward. Strength like that
Not even like peak adrenaline moment. I'm about to die. Just I need to get this off me. Ugh.
translates into explosive acceleration. When he jumps between rooftops, his legs are generating enough force to launch his body several feet into the air. When he kicks, the impact carries thousands of pounds of pressure concentrated into a single point. Strong enough to rip off airplane doors while it's still in flight, which takes 12 tons of pulling force to be
Yeah,
able to
the
pull
pressure
off.
on the
12
door.
tons is 24,000 pounds of resistance fighting against him through air pressure and structural locking mechanisms. That's the kind of force industrial machinery is designed to produce, and yet he finds the structural weakness and tears metal free against hurricane-level winds at cruising altitude. Being able to dodge bullets and lasers, a handgun round travels around 1,000 feet per second. That gives you
Actually
fractions of a
dodges
second to react,
handguns
less
and
than the
shit.
blink of an eye. Laser weaponry in DC is often portrayed as the speed of light or nearing the speed of light. That level of reaction time requires neurological processing speeds at the absolute
Like that.
ceiling of human capability. Being able to dodge attacks from superpowered beings on a daily basis, he stands toe-to-toe with
Hey.
many humans who can punch through concrete walls and crater city streets. A single direct hit from these beings operating at superhuman levels should shatter bones instantly, yet he maneuvers through those encounters by positioning leverage and timing to avoid taking the full force of impact. Survival in those conditions demand durability, pain tolerance, and spatial awareness that push beyond realistic human thresholds. Being one of the greatest
That goes back to what I was saying. It's like it's realistic for the verse, not realistic by like what we currently know. But like in verse, there's things like the Lazarus Pit and bring deceased people back. Like come on.
martial artist in all of fiction.
It's fiction,
He's mastered
yeah.
dozens of combat disciplines across
even created
continents,
his own.
blending striking arts with grappling systems and battlefield efficiency. That means he understands angles of attack, pressure distribution, joint limits, and center of gravity manipulation at an elite level. He can dismantle large opponents by redirecting their own force against them. Being a master of all physical and violent martial arts, he doesn't rely on brute strength alone. He understands anatomy, where nerves cluster, where ligaments fail, where balance breaks.
Yeah, pressure
Every
points,
movement
all
is
types of
optimized,
stuff.
every strike targets structure. Knowing 463 ways to incapacitate someone without drawing any blood. 463 separate mechanical solutions to shut the body down. He can even cut off oxygen to your brain in seconds. Nerve compressions that disable limbs instantly. Joint manipulations that remove mobility invulnerability without permanent damage. Basically, Batman looks at his opponent as if he's full of off switches. He's regarded as one of the greatest minds in all of DC. His intelligence isn't limited to crime solving. He studies chemistry, physics, biology, engineering, and strategies that allow him to compete with advanced alien species. Being able to predict events that not even Brainiac can predict. Brainiac being classified as a 12-level intellect capable of processing vast quantities of information simultaneously and modeling planetary outcomes, and was stated that his intellect surpasses human comprehension. This would include all humans, all of them except for one. When Batman anticipates moves that such a being fails to account for, it means he incorporates variables beyond raw data, psychology, unpredictability, human flaw. He calculates chaos. He was even able to make his own Lazarus Pit that requires replicating a resurrection process tied to rare chemical compounds and mystical principles. Reverse engineering immortality level resurrection through science and controlled experimentation demands genius level comprehension of regenerative biology and understanding energy sources. He was able to find a cure for an alien disease that involves analyzing non-human cellular structure, understanding foreign DNA equivalents, and synthesizing counteragents without the luxury of trial and error on a...
Like, it's not even just that the basic general knowledge is there, but he also has the ability that people with PhDs have to work problems in areas that he's never like really touched before with a certain grace and precision.
Planetary scale, being able to make his own teleporter, manipulating matter at an atomic level, converting mass into energy, relocating it across space, and reassembling it intact demands mastery of quantum mechanics and extreme precision engineering. Regarded as one of the most intelligent minds in all of existence by the World Forger, a being that hails from the sixth dimension, which is above the entire multiverse itself. And when using the Sunbox, Batman is able to create a Batsuit, the final Batsuit, a suit engineered to withstand impacts from beings who can shatter entire planets, and even further beyond that, with this armor being able to rewrite your biology cell by cell and make your thoughts not your own, but all of them become Batman's. And he was even able to take on the entire Justice League itself, with the members being able to rip holes in the multiverse, and he's regarded as the most dangerous man on the planet by Superman. In the end, if you think that Batman is just some normal human, you couldn't be more wrong, because I don't know a single human that can even get close to this. Because when going up against this fighter, you better be prepared. So I guess there's only one more question.
What's wrong?
Scared. The one-liners be tough.
What's up, guys?
Shout out OD. Comp Batman video. Couple little feats in there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? He gets done. He get busy. Hope you guys enjoyed that video about Batman. And as always, make sure you stay happy, healthy, hydrated. As always, you know what time to catch me next. Peace.